Listen closely, because there's something very few people are willing to speak about openly. When a woman begins getting older or loses the man she once shared her life with, many immediately assume that something inside her has disappeared too, as though her emotions, her desires, and her ability to love no longer exist. But the truth is completely different. The human heart does not recognize age. The heart only understands what it has lived through, the scars it carries, and the circumstances life leaves behind. And today, we're going to discuss something that is almost never talked about, not because it lacks importance, but because many people are uncomfortable hearing it, because it touches one of the deepest parts of the human soul, the emotional loneliness of a woman who has lost someone, yet still feels alive inside. When a woman in this stage of life begins feeling attracted to someone again, she rarely shows it openly. There are no dramatic confessions or obvious actions. Everything unfolds quietly, subtly, and very slowly, yet at the same time, incredibly deeply, because this is not an ordinary emotion. It comes from a hidden corner of the heart that words can barely explain. But before understanding the signs, there's something important we need to realize first. A woman like this carries more than just the present moment. She also carries the burden of the past, the memories, the losses, and the questions she never dared to speak aloud. On the outside, she may appear strong, but inside, she is often fighting a loneliness nobody else can see. And society constantly tells her how she should feel, what she should forget, and how she's supposed to move forward with her life. But what many people forget is this: the human heart does not follow society's rules. The heart remains alive, even when everything around it changes. And when that heart begins to feel something again, that is when the inner conflict starts. Because attraction is not the only thing that appears. Fear comes with it. Doubt comes with it. And so do the endless questions repeating inside her mind. What will people think? Is it wrong to feel this way again? Do I still deserve another chance at love? Am I betraying the person I lost? Will he truly understand me? And in the middle of all those silent doubts, small signs begin to appear without her even noticing. Quiet signs, subtle signs, but signs that carry deep meaning. The first sign can be seen in her eyes. A woman like this never looks at someone casually. There's caution in the way she looks. When she begins feeling something for you, she may watch you for a brief moment, smile softly, and then pull herself back again, almost as if two different sides of her are fighting each other. One side wants to move closer, while the other is afraid of making the wrong decision by taking another step. And that's when things slowly become clear, because the eyes are incapable of hiding the truth completely. The second sign appears in the way she reacts to your words. Small things you say suddenly begin carrying meaning for her. Did you eat today? You seem tired. Are you all right? To anyone else, these may sound like simple, everyday phrases, but for her, they create an emotional warmth that quietly touches her heart. Even her tone of voice begins to change. It becomes gentler, softer, more personal. She starts remembering little details about you, not because she's trying to, but because your presence has genuinely become important to her. And little by little, an emotional bond begins forming naturally between the two of you. But the third sign is perhaps the deepest one of all. It happens when she starts allowing you into her silence. A woman who has experienced loss does not easily open the private space of her solitude to just anyone. That place is sacred to her. It's where she hides her sadness, her sleepless nights, and the thoughts she's never shared with another soul. But when she starts saying things like, "The house feels so empty," "I feel lonely sometimes," or "I can't sleep at night," those are no longer just random words. That is a door beginning to open slowly. It means she's starting to trust you, because solitude is not something people share with everyone. And when that begins to happen, it's not only a conversation that starts to grow, but also a deep emotional connection. And slowly, without either of you fully realizing it, two hearts begin finding each other, not through dramatic declarations or intense promises, but through silence, care, attention, and simply being present. Because at the end of the day, every human being longs for the exact same thing: